Hello gamers. So I am often known for getting a lot of flashlight saves, and a lot of people ask me how I tend to be in the right place at the right time so often. And there's a lot of tutorials and things out there that always focus on the timing of the flashlight save and where to aim the flashlight to be able to get the save successfully. I think that's something that's very common for people to know these days, and there's plenty of videos out there on how to do so. So one of the things I think that people fail flashlight saves more often than not is in the positioning for the save. So for me, being in the right place at the right time requires good positioning and knowing what killers tend to do when they pick up survivors. So for me, one of the no-brainer perks that I absolutely refuse to take off is Iron Will. So Iron Will causes your grunts of pain caused when you're injured to be reduced by 100%, which makes you completely silent when you are injured. It does not function when you're exhausted, so you will not have it when you're exhausted, but it does mean that when you are injured, that you have no grunts of pain, no injured sounds or anything like that. Killers that can still hear your breathing and your footsteps, so you're not completely silent, but it does reduce the vast majority of the noise that you make. So that for me is a no-brainer. Iron Will allows me to be close to the chase while I'm injured, and a lot closer than killers realize sometimes, which helps me get into the correct position to be able to get the flashlight save. Since Iron Will was nerfed from being 100% to 75% and it was disabled when exhausted, it quickly dropped out of the meta and has since been rebuffed to 100% suppression, but it does still have that caveat of being disabled when exhausted. Since it fell from popularity, it's very common for killers who don't hear injured survivors nearby to not expect Iron Will, and they then feel a lot safer picking up that survivor. And if you can stay tuned till the end of the video, I will show you what my perk recommendation is for you to get used to being in the correct position to be able to get your flashlight saves. But enough of me talking about it. Let's just show you the value that we get from this perk. Enjoy the video.
Ah, it's the whole map. Let's go. Oh, they got a Christmas tree. I think Raven's gonna go for the save.
What we do here is the survivor goes down, so I'm going to use this rock here to sort of mask and then start walking just a little bit, try to reduce the sound of my footsteps, and that helps us get in position to get that flashlight save. Now here, what we're doing is just lurking around the chase. I can see Raven, who is being chased right now, is not injured, so they're in no danger right now of going down immediately. So I'm on a nearby gen. I'm just adjusting my position to be able to follow and watch the chase. As I can say, we can see Raven here just looping, but we're keeping them in our sort of line of sight roughly, just to see what's going on and where the chase is happening. So now Raven's been injured, and I can see on the top left of my screen she's starting to make her way towards me. Now Light should be getting his rushes back soon, so I'm just going to start getting in position, as he can get down very quickly. There's a little bit of a muddle up here where Raven doubles back into me. My scratch marks actually get mixed up with her, and the Blight gets a little bit confused, which actually allows her to get to the next pallet. But what I'm going to do here is just sneak on in, staying out of sight and into shack. And this allows me to be in the position here to come in and get the pallet save.
Oh, we get another one. Oh, we get another one.
The next one here, Raven is already injured. We were working on the gen nearby, and what I'm doing here is just taking the path really, really wide, so I'm out on the edge of the map. I've just walking just a little bit here and there, just to try and reduce the scratch marks, reduce the footsteps, and Raven goes down. But here is where Iron Will would come in, so we can sit in this bush. We're clearly very visible.
Very, very quiet.
I'm hunting weapons.
we end up right in the right position here to be able to get that flashlight save, because the killer's tendency is to look towards the edge of the map when they are picking up, because that's their safe space. So we get a little cheeky chase going on in here now. So my chases were really bad this game, and this Blight had a lot of pressure. As you can see, he's got 3 people on death. I've got 4 gens here. Raven would also be on death hook if we didn't get the saves on Raven as well.
Jesus Christ, I don't know what to fucking do with that. Yes! Yes, Raven!
I am the one, the way your son don't need
So right here now, Raven's gone away from me, and I'm going to try and bring myself closer to the chase. So these guys are working on the gen that's almost complete, so I don't need to be pushing on gen pressure here. But we're in position here on the loop just to see what's happening. Now, the Blight's tendency is going to be look into the loop where he's just come from. He knows no one was over there because he's just come from there, which makes him turn and look directly at where I was.
I'm fucking everywhere, baby! I'm fucking everywhere!
From here, I don't know what I was doing, but I was trying to get around to the edge of the map again. So we're coming from the edge of the map. We're coming from the loop that they were just in. And that's where they feel safe picking up and looking into. And we get another save.
I am everywhere! I am in your head!
Now, right now, Iron Will doesn't save me because he actually sees my blood on the floor and follows the blood. So it's not foolproof, but it certainly does help create that confusion.
Oh my god.
But we went from 5 hooks at 5 gens at the start of the game, with the Blight putting on a lot of pressure, and the saves that we got have heavily reduced his pressure to the point where we're now in position for possibly a 4-man out. Unfortunately, I wasn't paying attention, so I didn't actually notice the door positions, and that's on me. And these guys couldn't get back round to save me in time. But they're all healed up. They're at the gate. I get hooked.
Fucking hell.
I get a little parting gift as well.
Oh, that's so worth. That's so worth. That's so worth. They get a 3-man out of that. Get hit on hook.
And so here we go. We've got the build. So we've got the purple flashlight on. Ideally, you probably want to use some batteries just so you've got plenty of flashlight to keep using, to keep practicing to get those saves. But ultimately, we want to look at the perks. So obviously, we've covered Iron Will and the main reason for using Iron Will. From there, we go on to Inner Focus. So Inner Focus allows you to see other survivors' scratch marks. So you see your teammates' scratch marks. But the main part of this is that you see the killer's aura for 10 seconds when a survivor loses a health state. Which means that when the killer hits the survivor, that you get the killer's aura and you can see where the chase is happening. So you can be sat on a gen anywhere you want on the map, getting that pressure or going to get those gens completed. And then when you see your survivor get hit, you will see the killer's aura for that 10 seconds. This will allow you to sort of find where the chase is, get yourself over there, get yourself closer to being in a position without wasting time following them around the map when they are fully healed. It also is going to tell you exactly where the chase is going as well, because it's 10 seconds. So if they are in one part of the map, you'll see if they're going to the left or going to the right, and that helps you sort of get to where you need to be in the most efficient way. The next perk then is Fixated. So with Fixated, your walking speed, you have 20% haste when walking. This allows you to see, to walk into positions a lot more. This will reduce the amount the killers hear your footstep, which can be really much more powerful against sort of higher MMR killers who will be listening for footsteps when they're expecting flashlight saves. The other thing it also does will show you your own scratch marks at all times. Now, one of the perks of this is that when you're getting into position, as I say, I like to be on the edge of the map because that's where the killers tend to look when they're picking up, as that's the safest place, because who would be sat on the edge map? No one, except us with our beamers. So it allows you to be aware of your scratch marks when getting into position, what the killer's going to see. One of my other tips for getting flashlight saves is using the other survivor's scratch mark to mask your own. By doing so, the killer doesn't see two sets of scratch marks, they only see one, or what they perceive to be one. And that can help them feel like there's no one around for the save when in fact you're right behind them. And the final perk I would recommend is Bond. So this allows you that once the other survivor is injured, this will help you stay nearby to them without being in their way. And it allows you then to get into position when you need to be to get that flashlight save. Now, Bond can definitely be switched out. You can use background player. I don't personally use background player. I prefer to be in the right position at the right time, but background player can certainly help you get to those flashlight saves that you wouldn't normally get to. If you're going to run it, I would run it sort of as and when you feel it's necessary, or in the first sort of few games, just to get into the flow of things and see where you're needing to be. But ultimately you want to not rely on background player, because it does make you exhausted, which then causes you to lose Iron Will as well. So it kind of backfires against Iron Will. One of the other perks that you can also use is also light-footed. So light-footed makes your footsteps silent when you are healthy. So kind of means that when you are healthy, you won't need fixated. You can run into position a lot more to get your flashlight saves. You still leave scratch marks, so just be aware of that. But yes, these are sort of the main perks I would use for getting into the right positions at the right time to get your flashlight saves. In the meantime, get out there, get practicing. Please feel free to send me clips of you getting flashlight saves from the edge of the map, or just using the perks or the builds that I've suggested, or let me know how you're getting along. If you do like this sort of video, please let me know, because I will make more of them. But it's been an absolute pleasure, and thank you very much.